Battle for Inheritance, Part 3. We're ending our little trip with the Dragonverse. It was a nice visit, but we can't stay for much longer.
How?
Don't worry, it's all just a dream.
What happened?
Literally.
The last thing I remember was...
You died.
That guy who played...
Don't worry, you got better.
Fairies, and I was knocked out. And
It's okay. Yeah, you got better. Unfortunately, just unconsciousness.
What the...
Welcome to the future! Everything's chrome in the future.
On fire? Was there a war while I was unconscious? What happened?
I wonder if
here?
Juki has any of these cardboard dual discs left. This is a commemorative state.
Why you keep kicking me like that? Ow, I'm awake. Ouch. Wait. Why do I have a dual disc on? The last thing I remember
I like his
was
gloves.
that I was knocked unconscious by that guy. The guy that played fish that I defeated earlier. In fact, why do you have a dual disc on your arm? Weren't you supposed to be unconscious too? Well, I should be asking you the same question since you seem to have a dual disc yourself.
This is where we get more backstory.
Much important to you.
Don't worry, the background will be explained.
You were apparently dropped in the middle of a war zone over here. Like, look at this place. It looks like somebody dropped.
We just see tanks go by in Gozaburo Kaiba. We're in season 4 of the original series, folks.
Where are we? Well, that seems to be a pretty good question.
What the fuck is that? Hello, Zulkin. Long time no see. To be fair, that's a valid reaction. Prez had a similar reaction when he saw the Wicked Precursor for the first time. And the problem was, it was some, like, vision of what could be. It was straight up like, no, you're dealing with this here and now. No more waiting. So, yeah, that's a thing. Hey, good luck dealing with this problem. Sorry, guys. Zulkin won. The end. What if the credits just ran there? Like, end of the original Dragon Warriors. Zulkin won. GG easy. Don't care, didn't ask, cry about, lol, mold, seed, cope. I don't know. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a vision of the future in this one. Spoiler warning to a series that came out 5 years ago. Yeah, this one's about 4-ish. 3 or 4. Not quite the same thing. We ain't never gonna see that Crystal Beast dude. Yeah, maybe, who knows. In season 2. Wait for it. I don't know. Cross the bridge when we get to it, I guess. Something, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna end off the Battle of Inheritance with this 2-parter combined into one big part. And what to do. Should be about an hour, give or take, combined. Probably less, but, you know, make the vague estimates. Good we go from Zulkin's human form to Zulkin himself. His full power, Bish Vulcan. Good luck. Just fire missiles at it. Killed American Godzilla in 1998. Why couldn't it work on Zulkin?
I hope you don't mind, but I'm
playing
going
by
to
Zark
use
rules.
science words on this one. That's a huge bitch! Well, he is the reason why you two woke up in the middle of a war zone, after all.
Blame Zulkin. The original Blame Gyro.
Wait. I remember you. You're the guy who was inside my head while I was unconscious. I remember. That was a bit ago. Or I guess a longer time ago, considering how this place looks like. Like, you told me about my heritage and my brother's heritage and, like, this devil that we need to face. Like, how long have me and Zach been out cold? Like, how much time has passed?
3 days.
Oh, I'll gladly tell you. Because while you took your sweet time waking up, the war has already passed. As you can clearly see, the city is destroyed. But, what if I told you that it's not just the city? The whole world is dead? And it's
So basically the ending of Evil Dead 3. The original ending, not the theatrical ending.
Wake up in time to help your brother and friends. And now, your brother has been set as an example, right up there, as you can clearly see.
Damn, Duke got reduced to that. On the bright side, he finally lost weight.
You mean that thing?
At least it didn't just, like, cut to Jesus Christ.
What's left of my brother? Oh my god! No! No, you're lying! That can't be possible! No! 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 No!
You know Juki was the first to go. It's just the Zulkin style.
There is no way that's Yuki, right? This is a joke. Yuki can't lose like that. Like this has to be like a big practical joke. Like, where's the hidden camera?
Where's Sal?
I'm joking to you. In fact,
look at the face. Take a long look at this face.
You two.
This is the face of a man who's not joking.
Wake yourselves up or something like that, so you could, get your heritage like Sam and your brother Dookie did. No, you had to stay in your fucking comfy hospital beds, sleeping there like a bunch of babies.
I don't know, man. The older I get, the more I regret the naps I didn't take as a baby.
Met in my life. In fact, you lack a lot of self-esteem, my guy. You need to work on that. Even if you did wake up in time with that kind of low self-esteem, I'm sure that you would have been dead meat anyway. And you, Daniel Riccotto, you dare shed your tears for a brother that you always held such bitter, harsh jealousy for, because he's the one who inherited your father's deck and not you. And you dare here whine and cry about his death like you are actually sad that he's gone. In fact, why don't you go and take his deck now? It's right for the grabs. You should go and take it while you have a chance. Who knows? Maybe you could go fight Tolkien yourself and die.
Damn.
I'm going to grab
destroy him with facts and logic.
And I'll beat your skull in with it until it turns into fucking mush! You really think I wanted this? You really think this is how I wanted it? If I wanted that deck, I would have proven that I was better to use it, not let my brother die and then steal it from his rotten, burnt corpse! You sack of shit!
Damn.
You know what?
Well, this Dual Guardian is going on hard mode, so it makes sense that everyone else will get hard mode.
Down. And then, I'm gonna go after Tolkien's sorry ass and make him pay for what he did. You know what? You're right. I have no confidence. Maybe I don't have any confidence. Maybe. But that's cruel. That's needlessly fucking cruel. You say that stuff like he actually wanted this? No. Nobody wanted this. Who wanted to help stop this? And here you are playing the blame game on him. It's harsh. You know what? I'm gonna help Daniel beat you up, and then we're gonna go after Tolkien's sorry ass and make him pay for what he did. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to kick your ass.
And we're gonna hit Zulkin with an RKO.
You ain't gonna stand a chance. You got that?
Puny mortals, what can you do against me? Extreme Maximum Drive!
Since
Joker Maximum Drive!
Last bastions of hope.
Call a Common Rider.
This planet to go back to its roots and is no longer at that planet, I guess. You will need something. You, Zach Wilson.
A mostly living planet.
One of the Xyz gods. Number 90 Utopic Dragon. If you win, you'll get it. As for you, Daniel Riccotto,
you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
There's still something you can get.
A knuckle sandwich.
There is another thing that your father had possession of, besides the god of synchros, the first god of synchros himself. He had a demigod. There's plenty of cards out there that are considered demigods in your game, and only few of them are the real thing. And your father contained the real thing alongside Cosmic Blazar. So, if you win, I'll be willing to give you that card. And maybe, just maybe, you two can end this. But I think a 2-on-1 battle is not going to do it. Instead, this is going to be a tag duel.
Clone no
I'll
jutsu.
use 2 different decks, and you two will tag along my two halves.
He's a dual guard. He makes sense. He has
Win,
magical
get
powers.
the cards. You lose, you have to live the rest of your lives in this dead planet, with no hopes of ever returning back to normal. I hope you two are ready for this, because this is very much possible to be your last duel.
Let's fight here in Crisis City.
Ready, gentlemen? You know what? I was born ready. Time to rev up my disc!
Ah!
It's going to be the toughest duel of my life. I'm ready. Time to shift into gear.
Dual timing. Oh, this is where we add the cut thing. Oh, this is where we add the structure deck. The ads. Right at the final episode. Here's a commercial break. Then again, this is also kind of a spoiler to the opponent's deck with how they do ads in the Dragonverse. You're gonna get an ad in between, and guess what deck the opponent's playing? It's gonna be tied in theme-wise. I like the idea of Yuma pushing it like he would play frickin' Dark Worlds. Just because he has cards that discard doesn't make him a Dark World duelist.
I'll go first. What do you mean,
New rules.
What do you mean? Wait, what happened? It appears that you two have...
We're in Master Rule 7, you son of a gun!
But then again, who could blame you again? You two have been knocked out for years now. So I guess I'll give you a TLDR. Basically, in tag duels, the partners shared graveyard, banner zone, and field.
Dookie got all this information while he was asleep. I'm sorry, when he was in the hospital and had the group meeting. They didn't get that luxury.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Life sucks and then you die.
You in this case, it's all very true. Fine then, I won't need to draw for the turn.
I'll take a thought. I won't go first. You
By
can.
special summoning my TG Striker to the field. Since we
Go
control
time.
the monsters, I can do that without normal summoning.
Cyber Dragon logic.
And since I special summon the monster, I can also special summon my TG Warwolf to the field. Now I'll do these two together.
It's a little stat bar like that. I believe that gets carried over into Gacha.
By synchronizing the
I got something that works. Keep using it, right?
A new life. And this new life shall
It ain't
turn
broke.
into a mighty warrior who has fought through countless battles. And with scars to prove it.
I synchro summon Alexander Catastor.
Come forth, Scarred Warrior!
His favorite. Nice little synchro ring there. I believe animations like this in the Exeusum were done by Mr. A.
Alright.
I really hope he gets his channel back soon, because I know that if it takes too long, it's gone. And even YouTube can't bring it back.
Disappointing move is expected.
Fortunately, we know he does have all of the episodes and stuff like that, so at least it's not all gone. He managed to get his scripts back, but still, things are not great. Hopefully they get better.
Summon one level 1 monster from my deck or hand to the field. I'll special summon my Gen X controller. My Gen X recycle to the field.
The Gen X got absolutely ridiculous support that actually turned them from like, this could be a lot better, to this is a lot better. It's like, actually, like, what could the deck, it's like Konami actually looked at the deck and thought, what could help this thing? And actually gave it to them. It's like legit, like, they gave them the exact thing that could fix this deck. Well, they did that with the Norse spell card, but no one's perfect, I guess.
With this, I get to target one machine monster in my
Banish
field.
3 gods for terraforming. F you.
And then special summon as
Nice reference to the anime, but it wasn't worth it.
To the field. Oh, and since Recycled counts as Blast Fan while he's on the field because of his effect, that means that I'm going to get 2 copies of Blast Fan by targeting Recycled instead of
I'll still
getting
laugh at the fact that
2
Gen X won
Recycled.
Legacy of the Worthless Tournament for Rada.
That sounds like the move I do with Cyber Dragon Core and Machine Duplication. Well, it looks like somebody here follows what their cards actually do. Anyways,
I mean, if you can cheat the system, you're going to, right?
To the field.
There's a lot of people in the world that like cheating the system, but we're not going to name names.
Now, since they were summoned like that, I'm going to activate both of their effects.
It lets him draw a card. I'm sorry, search a card.
From my deck to my hand, a Dark Genix monster to be more specific. So I'm going to add Genix Controller and another Recycle to my hand. Next, activate the
There's an archetype that was fun to play and could use more. It just didn't have that stuff. But again, the sport came along and be like, here's that stuff. Thank you. Unfortunately, it didn't come out when this was made, unless he's link summoning suddenly. So, yeah, no.
My accelerator with my other Recycle. By synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life. And now, I synchro summon TG Hyper Librarian.
I've got Tech Genius too. You're not special. Now you get props every time we happen to synchro summon. That pose. Is that fan art or is that official? At some point I gotta stop after asking that question, because so much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is waifu focused, I wouldn't be surprised if they made that one official. Why not?
My Recycle.
And it's probably fan art, to be fair, though.
By synchronizing the power of these three monsters, I create a new life. I synchro summon Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
Maybe we just, I thought we were gonna get this ring, it appears, that's it. Nice work getting all of the dots, though. We don't think you added one too many, but whatever. I might have done the math wrong. Nice work cutting the master animation, that was the right thing to do. Although there is someone who made his own custom Trishula summon animation. That was pretty solid. It was pretty quiet, but hey, it was a fan animation of Trishula being summoned. I can't be too mad at that. But I think there was a little bit of music. It's been a while.
Shall we? I'll banish Scarred Warrior, a random card in your hand, and finally, your TG Wargrove.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Goodbye to all three. Alright, the random card. You get my giant Trunade alongside my Scarred Warrior. That sucks. But let's not also forget that due to Librarian's effect, I get to draw a card. Alright, time to begin the onslaught. Hyper Librarian,
what do you mean now it's time? Bonk.
Well, no, since I took damage, I dropped Dragonia to the field.
Not bad. Well, he's got no hands, so that's only gonna block a strike. He did play around Gores though, so that's why he touched the small monster. Keep in Dragonia.
Back, face down.
Now he's gonna try to take control of an opponent's monster with Dragonia. Or do some level modulation.
Your turn, Zach Wilson. Oh, alright, time for me to start directing. I draw. Let's begin by activating the effect of Dragonia. By discarding a monster from my hand to the graveyard like my Cyber Dragon, I can take control of one monster on your field whose level is the same as the monster I discarded. Since I discarded
so obviously I'll be taking your Synchro.
That means I get to take control of your Hyper Librarian.
He'll be your TG.
Next, I activate the second effect of Dragonia. See, by targeting a monster in my graveyard, his level becomes that monster's level. So I'll target the Hydra that I discarded to make him level 5. So now, I'll use your Hyper Librarian and Daniel's Dragonia to build.
It's a good way of getting rid of problems. Steal it.
Monsters, I create a new life. I Z-summon. Come out. Rank 5. Number 14. Greedy.
It belongs to us now, and you know why? Because we stole it. Frickin' Sexo Clip. Oh god. Sexo has some really funny moments, especially out of context.
I'll use Core's effect.
They get everything out of context, it's funny. That Greedy Salamantra looks very pixelated, but gotta work with what you got. Its hind leg always bothers me though. It's like, is it taking a piss?
I target Core, and then I can special summon 2 Cyber Dragons from my deck since Core counts as Cyber Dragon. Now, I'll use my 2 Cyber Dragons to build the overlay network. When overlapping the soul of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. Exist Summon, come on, rank 5, Hostile Pleiades.
Alright. Let's be real here. Who else is expecting Nova to Infinity? We've seen it so many times, just it's the default. Hey, Blady's got animation. That's nice.
When attaching one of his early units, I get to bounce one monster and one card on the field back.
I think
he
was also part of like in the Starry Night story mode in Master Duel. Bye!
Man, Pleiades, attack them directly!
There's gonna be that charge is my point.
Alright,
PNG, it works.
And
I made just a direct attack, nothing too serious.
Whoa, that was impressive.
That was a very good first turn. 5,000 damage in one turn.
When you wake up from a coma and realize that the whole world is turning to a hellscape, and your family and friends are dead, and people you should protected are, and you're surrounded by corpses of them, you kind of have to toughen up. I was just trying to lighten up the mood, jeez.
Right? But I understand the stress is getting to him.
Just like that brother of yours, all you can ever do in a bad situation is laugh at it like it's a goddamn comedy skit. Of course. Oh, you ain't gonna do that now. Seriously, you're gonna shit talk me and my brother, whose burnt, rotten corpse is watching over the dead world he tried to protect. Very mature, Zach. You've grown so much. Would you like me to fight you instead of them? I actually prefer that we continue the duel so I can shut both of your whiny asses up.
Yeah.
With that in mind, I'll draw.
In other words, shut up, bitch.
And with this effect, I get to special summon one level 4 monster from my hand, like my gold gadget.
I guess the Dark World deck was a bit of a spoiler then, considering none of them are using them.
I activate the effect of Pleiades by detaching with the last overlay unit.
Oh, whatever, just want to show off a structure deck, not the other world.
Tisk, Mr. Wilson. Although your attempt of trying to limit my plays was admirable, it's still not gonna work in your favor that well. First of all, you might
Called by the
my
grave.
Gold gadget back to my hand, but I still special summon gold gadget to the field.
Silver.
Now,
Oops.
I'm going to activate my spell card Twin Twister.
I do like how we're trying to make
Discard a card from my
the
hand
guardians
to
look different.
graveyard
one's wearing
in
a...
order to
One's jacket is
destroy
closed, the other
fortune
one's open.
face downs.
To be fair to
While
Dookie, he
those
looks good in that
objects
outfit.
goes to the graveyard, I activate damage diet. For the rest
Good
of the
pick.
turn, the damage we take will be halved.
Make a decision to
Don't
wait
forget
until it's
that
too
my
late.
Silver Gadget's effect also activates, allowing me to special summon another machine from my hand. So I'll special summon Geargian Core.
And the other reason to do this is so that it stops
The
asking.
overlay network. Filling the souls of these two monsters, I create a new life. Now come forth, Gear Giant X.
Okay then, good pick. A good way to search out some more materials, and it's a solid monster overall. Nice animation there too, with a little green screen.
In attaching one of his overlay units, I get to add one Geargia monster from my deck to my hand. Any level 4 lower Earth machine monster from my deck to my hand. You know how it goes. So I'm going to
Look,
add...
it's
Geargia
probably the best
Cylinder.
gear gear. No, it is the best gear gear, because you know why? Searches any machines. Done.
Goes into defense position. Since
That's all it
A
needs to
for
be.
and
It's
H are
warrior,
both
no, reinforcement with the RB, but a monster that
I
can punch you.
Summon again. By overlaying the souls of these two monsters, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into the warrior of hope that strikes down enemies with the power of the rising sun. Exi summon, come forth. Number 39, Utopia!
Well, one of them's supposed to get you top of dragon, so this makes sense. And later get a gear gear decoration as far as we know, so yeah. That's the thing.
What?
Mid, I prefer the rush version.
It's getting a lot worse for you. Zach.
Batter up!
I activate the spell card Rank Up Magic Z44.
Shite.
Rank Up what now? What force? It's a spell
The new
card
card.
that's going to rank my Utopia
Where's
higher.
rank up magic arc
Now
V
watch
force?
as I use Utopia to rebuild the overlay network. By doing so, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into the ultimate warrior of hope with the powerful and prideful heart of the lion. I rank up Exi summon rank 5. Ultimately a Utopia Ray!
Oh great, time to special summon a monster. Fucking Subverse gets to speak at Big Chan, Dub gets I special summon a monster. Lame.
And cowardly as you could never be seen, Will.
Oi.
Now, I activate the effect
Duel
of my
Links.
Dexter
End of
Force.
explanation.
Since I exist, I'm using it, I get to put at the top of my deck one Zexal weapon monster from my deck to the top. Now, I activate the graveyard effect of my Zexal Force. Since your life points are 2,000 or more points higher than ours, I get to banish Zexal Force from my graveyard to draw a card. And lucky me, it's a Zexal weapon which I'm going to equip to my Utopia Ray. So, Zexal weapon unit.
You're going to be equipped to a Chaos number 39, which Utopia Ray is treated as.
Putting it at minus 4,400. Next, I activate the effect of my Ultimately Utopia Ray by attaching one of its overlays.
Alright, Ultimately Utopia Ray is a Utopia Ray, so boom, it works.
One Zexal weapon monster from my deck or extra deck. I'll equip Zexal weapon Draconic Halberd from my extra deck, giving him 3,000 attack points.
Oh, you don't need to do that.
And now, I'm going to activate its second effect. I get to target one monster on your field, negate its effects, and cut its attack points in half. So I'm going to cut your Salnea's attack points in half, as well as negating its effects. Now, your giant Dex will attack.
It's a good thing we have that damage with damage types.
Will be attacked by Utopia Ray. Go!
Ow! My everything.
Ow.
26, 25. Jeez.
At
Now you're making me do math.
least we're still in the game, though.
True.
Regardless. Yes, that's very true. I'm going to end my turn with that. Your move, young Daniel. Let's see if you have something that's actually good.
Well, hopefully they can turn things around because the battle's only getting more intense as time goes on. It's a big climactic back and forth duel and a fitting way to end the series, or season I should be saying, in order to give a big, well, climactic feel, especially on the destroyed grounds of what was their hometown, with Zulkin watching above being like, this is a really good duel. And this tag was only getting more intense, especially when they're bringing out their own heritage against them in a way. Yeesh. Keeps bringing on the pain, and things only get worse from here. So let's see how things can, well, get worse from here. On to part 2. Battle for Inheritance. Part 3, Part 2.
And 0 cards in hand. Let's see
Let's
if
see
I
if we
can
turn this all around. Card of Sanctity. That'll work.
No draw until we have 6 cards in hand.
I was kidding!
Spell card Forbidden Challenge. Thanks to this spell card,
It is the ultimate get out of jail free card, to be fair.
400 attack points. So you negate his effects. Too bad for you. The equipped monsters are the ones who give him attack points, so you only boosted him to be stronger. Though you did prevent him from negating any of your monster effects, doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things when you think about it. So
Pretty much.
what I see right there is a very
10,000
mediocre
attack
move.
points with no negates. I'm not afraid of anything.
Mediocre? Watch this then. I'll banish card of Sanctity from the
0 attack point budget with 1,000 negates, I fear.
Next, I normal summon my right
What's the line? Just like I feared out the man who has practiced 1,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times.
Special summoned. She becomes level 3.
Something like that.
But I'll tune Lefty Driver, Righty Driver, and Spell Striker together. I'm going to synchro summon Junk Archer.
Like a fun aside while it's someone rolling with the drivers. Managed to start a Spark Dragon Master Duel today. So at least when this all ends, I got a little piece of Dragon Warriors with me. If we just start a Spark Dragon with some other cards, but hey, yeah.
I can target one monster
And some
with
pieces of
advantage
Starfrost thing,
until the end of the
whatever.
turn. And since your Leo can prevent
Got
this,
Spark Dragon,
I'll
that's all I care
banish
about.
Your Utopia Ray. Annoying.
Bye!
You think it's over?
There goes equipped spells, too!
First, I special summon Jester Comet to the field, since I don't control another one. Then, by discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard, I can special summon Quick Draw Synchron. And now,
Hello!
Zack Cyber Dragon Core, and Jester Comet using my Quick Draw Synchron. Prizing the power of these 3 monsters, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into a warrior who guards the path to victory. I synchro summon Road Warrior.
That works, summoning it mostly legitimately. This thing really needs a retrain at some point. Like, yeah, it's hard to summon in there. It's what it has a good effect, which is why it's hard to summon. But it's still like I'd like to summon it, please.
A card that I discarded thanks to the effect of my quick draw synchron. My glow up bolt. I can special summon it to my
Also,
field.
the dub had to call it Road Fighter because they were afraid of copyright problems with the Mad Max series.
Now I'll tune glow up bolt to my junk arsenal. Synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into the Crimson Warrior who
Just
wields
weird.
the Blades of Inferno. Come forth, twin-bladed warrior, Crimson Blader!
Heck yeah. Go, Crimson Blader! Somewhere Flare is smiling, he doesn't know why. But don't worry, it won't last long, Bullet will knock him down a peg.
But you're ready for some bashing. Crimson Blader, attack and destroy Gear Giant X. Go, Crimson Twin Blade Strike!
Dash him, boys.
My Gear Giant, and because of your Blader.
No more level 5 or higher monsters in your turn.
Been dealt with, since now you cannot special summon any level 5 or higher monsters during your next turn. So that puts a dent into your strategy during your turn. However, it's bold of you to even assume that you'll have a next turn when my Road Warrior is free to attack. Road Warrior, end this duel!
Kuribo, or Battle
We
Fader.
assume we don't have anything to defend ourselves. Battle Fader.
There we go. Imagine if he did just win the duel right there. He drew 6 cards and bricked. I mean, it happened with Noah Kaiba.
Comes back,
Drew 6
so
cards, but the spirits can't be special. They don't have any like
it's not
hand
gonna
trap
be
effects at the
anything
time.
or weakening anything, and due to losing its equipped monsters, it's not gonna be beating any of our monsters. Although we didn't kill them this turn, well, at least you did good.
Yeah, not as good as me. I did 5,000 damage in one strike, but that came back to bite us.
It's a complete death into this guy's turn, so good job, Daniel. Unfortunately, he's right. My turn. I
Came back from Junk Archer's effect.
First, I normal summon Genix Neutron. Then I set 2 cards face down. And that is going to end my turn.
Genix Boy can't do much.
During the end phase, Neutron's effect activates, allowing me to
Search.
add 1 machine coolers from my deck to my hand. Like my recycle.
Neutron's just solid. Approach any machine monster, 800 body. Just straight up a good card. The end.
Yes, it was a weak turn, but considering you couldn't do anything else, I don't blame you. I draw. Too fast, Zach. Activate trap card. Pulse Mines.
Oh.
See, thanks to this trap card, if we control a machine type monster, I can activate it. And until the end of this turn,
I like using
all
this in my
monsters you
train
currently
deck.
control go to defense mode.
Oh, you want to try to beat over the giant train? No.
Goes to defense mode automatically until the end of the turn. Because of that, I won't be able to kill them this turn. Fair enough. I'll begin with Cyber Rev System. This will allow me to bring back from the graveyard Cyber Dragon.
Bring it, Blaze Heat,
Next, I
Nix.
summon Cyber Dragon Dry. And thanks to his special ability, all Cyber Dragon monsters in the field now become level 5, including him. So I use him to overlay with my other Cyber Dragon. And overlaying the souls of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. I Z-summon rank 5 Cyber Dragon Nova!
Now we're going to the Infinity Pool. Yeah, save it for later. Don't want to get blown up so early on or something. Damn, that's sick.
Now,
So everything Infinity got.
my Nova. Now, by using my Nova to reveal the overlay network, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into the cybernetic creature with the core powered by infinite power. I Z-summon rank 6 Cyber Dragon Infinity!
I love the fact that it has a freaking like thing of how you summon it, and then literally the next line of text you can't summon it legitimately. Freaking like 3 shape snatches, like freaking 6 cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That could make this thing legitimately.
I can target 1 attack position monster in your field.
Or maybe you can make Infinity legitimately, but when was the last time you saw someone actually legitimately summon Infinity? Have you ever seen it? I haven't.
So now he gets attached to my Infinity, giving it another material.
Nom nom.
I set a card,
Bro ate that stuff.
and that is going to end my turn. Time for you to face your judgment. Draw. Begin with Raigeki, destroying all of your monsters.
Well, if that don't beat all.
Damn it! How does everyone always have a bait for my infinity? So
Gotta get it.
fair.
We drew 6 cards, to be fair.
Get your Raigeki, blah blah blah.
Monster Reborn. With this, I'm going to bring back number 39 Utopia from the graveyard.
It's not one of those where it's
And
like,
next,
I can choose what
I'm
this
going
would go.
to
No,
discard
not
from my
really.
hand rank up magic limited variance force. Because the summoning
Crap.
of this next creature requires me to do so. Now, from the darkest of shadows, from the deepest of despair, shines a single bright light. The deity who this belongs to. Illuminate the field and eradicate the darkest of shadows. Shine, the dragon of hope. Number 99, Utopic Dragon!
Oh crap, it wasn't activating, it was discarding in order to summon this thing up for free. By the way, the funny thing that I thought of recently, if you think about the whole Yuma summoning number, there's the odds roll for it. Yuma summoning number 39, Utopia Ray V, was sort of like,
No!
what if Yugi
already
activated
got
the
it.
Seal Roy Calculus? Not a Tem,
Indeed it
Yugi.
is. And it's going
And then
to
kept
get rid
that
of
secret from a Tem when
bothersome
the Dark Side
infinity.
came out.
Utopic Dragon.
It was kind of an interesting way of doing it and doing
it
it their own version of it.
Nova Starburst.
It's a similar idea at least, but they well, it's excellent thing with that. That's the true thing. Like, oh right, that's original. That's a good job there. Even though it's somewhat similar compared to that, it's still like, yeah, that's new.
Damn it!
F your infinity.
Even though they ain't take any battle damage from that, it still hurts.
Going to continue that way. I end my turn. Drop. Pot of bleed.
Solid.
2 more cards.
I gave you 6
After
cards.
Monster Reborn,
You know, he activated the
bring back
cards that
Junk
he gave
Archer to the
himself
field.
freaking
And now
plus 6.
Junk Archer's effect will banish your dragon until the end phase, leaving you wide open.
How about no?
That is not going to work. I activate the effect of number 99. But attaching its overlay unit, I can negate the effect of a monster that targets it and destroy it. Say goodbye to Junk Archer once more.
Well, nuts. Ow.
Set a card, and end my turn.
That dragon did not like that news.
Let's end this. First, I'll pay 700 life points and special summon Assault Synchron to the field in defense mode.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tune him and Neutron.
Didn't know that was out yet. That was something new.
By synchronizing the power of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. I synchro summon Coral Dragon.
Oh, that's actually pretty handy. Synchro tuner. Like it pops up while it's on the field, and when it goes away, you get to draw a card. It's just solid. The end.
Now, I activate the effect of Coral Dragon. By discarding a card from my hand to the graveyard, I can destroy 1 monster on your field.
It's a tribute to the Doomed. Kind of Bionic-y in a way, but it blows stuff up instead
Next,
of
I
bouncing
activate
it
Iron Calling.
or moving it.
This will allow me to bring back from the
I think Gungnir would have been a better
my Genix Undyne. Next, instead of a normal summon, I
relationship,
summon
similarity.
Genix
Bleh.
Controller.
Gangs recycled.
And
Oops.
now, I tune together Controller, Battle Fader, and Undyne, making another level 5. Now, I will
water
synchro
one?
summon level 5 Ella of Justice Catastor.
Okay, Catastor, that makes more sense. The Water-genic Synchro Monster has a very unique special ability of Elemental Hero Steam Healer. Gain life points when it kills something. Mid. Catastor's way
Now,
better.
get ready to meet what you could have had, dear Daniel. I activate Limit Overdrive!
Oh,
Shit.
no.
Thanks to Limit Overdrive, I return my Synchro Tuner and 1 Synchro Non-Tuner back to my extra deck. Then, I can special summon one synchro monster from my extra deck whose level is equal to the level of the monsters I returned, ignoring its summoning conditions.
Here comes Star Eater.
6 = 11. Now, the clustering stars
Gastro
collide
Dokuro
into
comes
one.
out.
Bring forth the path of light and victory, and let the god show itself. Come forth, a demigod of synchros, level 11, majestic shooting star dragon.
Okay, that wasn't on my to-do list. I was thinking of like the old level, but no, we're just going to majestic shooting. Dang, we had to put up with this. I thought it was going to be a demigod. This is a good pick. Nice little flash animations for it, though. Things kept going worse for like 5 minutes. Demigods of Synchros and Demigods of Disease. Great. Right in front of the god that is open.
Dragon destroy Crimson Blader.
Road Warrior.
And then, majestic shooting star, and this duel.
Get on a counter. Nope. Do something. Did we win? Defense draw. Well, we survived.
Not bad. Well, gentlemen, you have impressed me. You've come this far, and now you'll have to face 2 divine creatures.
In front of a divine
If you manage
creature.
to pass now, and you manage to win, you've proven yourselves worthy. Are you up to the challenge? Do you believe in yourself to be able to do it? We can get out of this situation, and I'm sure that Zach has them. He pulled some amazing moves today that I never expected him to. Like, ever. He's the most impressive out of us 2 here. So if anybody can pull us out of this, it's Zach. Kick their ass, buddy.
That's some belief.
No,
Belief in
really
his
do remind me
friend.
of Yuki with those words of encouragement and all that. Something that we really used to do. In fact, it reminds me when I first met him. I was getting bullied as usual by other kids until he stepped in to help me. We started
Dookie helps
talking,
everybody.
He teased me a little, but nothing special. He helped me reassemble my deck and it was better, but I was still getting my ass kicked.
Go figure.
But you know what? He taught me never to give up. And why should I start now? We still have a way to win. The lesson that I'll never forget. I draw! I activate Dark Hole!
That'll deal with the problems.
Creating majestic shooting star. Unfortunately, that's something that I'll have to do in order to prevent everything else from being destroyed.
Yeah.
I've been
Payback's a
majestic
biatch.
shooting star to negate Dark Hole.
Imagine Burgess summons the Overframes version of Cyber End.
If you want to play rough, we can
Like
play rough.
Dookie
I
predicted it
almost
somehow.
summoned the second Cyber Dragon dry. Next,
Okay.
since I summon the Cyber Dragon, I can special summon Vier from my hand.
Okay.
Both of them are level 4. I'll use them to build me a little network. Pulling the souls of these 2 monsters, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into the powerful and ultimate King of Hope. IXZ summon number 39, Utopia!
Alright. Let's see how Utopia gets saved the day. It's Utopia versus Utopia in a way, too. Interesting now. Kind of like the end of Zexel in a way.
Now, I'll use Utopia.
No, mostly the manga than the anime, because at least in the manga, Human Guys can keep number 39 Utopia, and no other numbers. And Asterisk all the
Turn
rest.
into the warrior of hope who smites down the enemy with the power of lightning. Come forth. Shining number 39, Utopia Lightning!
Trying to get zippy zapped. Would be a good way to solve the problem, though.
It is because of lightning cannot make any cards are effective
Dang.
during the battle phase when he attacks. So, lightning attacks his Utopic Dragon. Oh, and we don't forget to mention, By the time he to his overlay units, during this battle, Lightning's attack points are going to be doubled. Take him down! Go! Lightning Rise Strike!
I was excited for some dang. It's like Cypher to Vulcan, or Bishboken rather. And Bishboken's like, hey!
You actually
yeah, you know what I meant.
to take it down. Let's go. I set a card face down and then my turn. Draw! Majestic Shooting Star comes back.
Hi, did I miss anything? Where's my friend?
Utopia Lightning, Majestic Star Shower!
Bonk. 1500 damage.
Ow! Maybe, but it's all up to Daniel now. Let's see if he can pull what he needs in order to win the duel.
Talk to you. Turn this around.
Miracle.
We need a miracle.
Hey Daniel, calm down, man. Just relax. Remember Koto. There's one thing that you guys are known for, is that no matter what happens, your deck will always give you what you need to pull a victory out of clutches of defeat. And I'm sure that the card at the top of the deck is exactly that.
Just believe in the heart of the cards.
Believe in your deck. Something that your brother taught me.
You're right. You know, that reminds me of the fact that I was always jealous that Dookie got Dad's deck. I remember how angry I was. He calmed me down. Together we managed to build this. It's not Dad's deck, but it has its essence in it. Similar cards and whatnot.
And now, let's make it work together.
You're right. It's not Dad's deck, but it always pulled me out of a tight situation. Let's see if the same happens. I draw! To begin, I activate Zack's face down. Foolish Barrier. Thanks to this, by paying 800 life points, I can revive Road Warrior from the graveyard.
It requires him to pay 800 life points, which puts him at low life points. But, in order to negate that effect with Majestic Shooting Star, I will have to banish Majestic Shooting Star.
Think about it.
Wide open, and with my low life points, any monster in his hand that has high enough attack points can kill me. It's a chance, so I cannot risk it. I can't risk it. I'll have to keep Majestic Shooting Star on the field.
Now I use the effect of my
let it slide.
Road Warrior. I can special summon a level 2 or lower machine
come back to
warrior
bite
from
you.
my deck. So I'll special summon Satellite Warrior.
Synchron. Satellite
Thanks to
Synchron.
his special ability, since I control my Road Warrior over here, I can use his effect to double the level of my Satellite Synchron. And Satellite
That's
Synchron's
level
level
4.
is now level 4. Next, I lower the level of my Road Warrior by 1 in order to bring back Level Eater from my graveyard. Now, I tune together Level Eater and Satellite Synchron. By synchronizing the power of these two monsters, I create a new life. And this new life shall turn into a creature that accelerates my synchros into their stronger forms. I synchro summon level 5 Axel Synchron!
Alright, we're gonna go to another synchro tuner now. Let's see what sort of hope you could call upon.
Now I use the effect of Axel Synchron. By sending one Synchron monster from my deck to the graveyard, I can either decrease or increase the level of my Synchron by the level of the monster I sent. So by sending my Synchron Explorer from my deck to the graveyard, whose level is 2, and yes, he does count, it doesn't specify a tuner, just a Synchron monster, that means that I can decrease its level to go from level 5 to level 3. Now I tune level 7 Road Warrior with level 3 Axel Synchron. By accelerating the synchronization of my Road Warrior using Axel Synchron, I create a new life.
And this new light shall turn into the strong warrior of the stars, whose presence and might makes his opponents kneel. Axel Synchro Summon! Found 4th, level 10, Stardust Warrior!
This will help save the day. Great animation from the commercial. Even got used as an actor in order to summon it.
Stardust Warrior, attack Majestic Shooting Star! But what?
Ballsy.
He doesn't have enough attack points. Unless I have this. During
Ego
damage
boost.
calculation, I discard Rush
Honest.
Warrior!
Rush Warrior.
But
Double
while
the attack
I'm
push
boarding
that
a
way.
Synchro monster's battles against your monster, I can discard him to double my monster's attack points.
Damn.
What? Impossible! It's quite possible. Game over!
Okay, that was sick. Good job. Freaking clothesline from hell. Now we're right in Zulkin in his thick face. And thus Zulkin fucking died. The end. In more ways than one. As the grisly battle ends and the world goes blank, the two wake up finding something went wrong. Or was it? Finding their world back strong, or was it? As the boys were getting back to their feet, they realized the cards they were fighting are now beside them, ready to serve them in future battles. In the realization of the situation, they made haste to contact their friends and family to inform them of their success. But something changed.
Why does everything feel so strange? It's like the whole world around me looks different. What is going on?
Time to learn the truth.
Where am I?
This is before we came full
Is
circle.
anyone there?
Hi Quasar, how you doing, bud?
Shooting Quasar? Where are we?
Inside of your own mind.
Okay, but why? Is something
It's
important?
roomier than I thought it would be.
Yes, indeed. Somebody you know has disappeared out of our reality.
But who?
Bye, Jamie.
Wait, Jamie has been gone for a while. Is it him?
Yes, that would be him. And with his disappearance, his whole gang disappeared as well with him. They were replaced by lookalike doppelgangers by our universe in order to keep everything in balance. As for that, the ownership of number 100 and number 107, Slifer the Sky Dragon and Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, and many other cards in his possession, has shifted to other people in our universe.
So wait, that's it? He's just gone like that? What about these changes? I feel and look completely different from before. What
Universe had to
happened?
compensate somehow.
That would be due to forces outside of our control. Our creator
Not
has
as much
been
free time.
having some movements in his life recently, which is why your appearance has completely changed.
Gotcha was also
So,
trying to make
with
things a
that
bit
in
easier and
mind,
more streamlined, but it
From
ended
now
up
on,
costing more
you
time
are
due to
going
real
to
life.
stay like this, unless there's another change that happens, which most likely, knowing our creator, it's probably gonna stay this way.
Well,
See,
you were wrong,
that's
but at
a
least you
case.
had it open
Well,
to like, well,
what
maybe
now
it'll
then?
change again.
Now, we simply wait for the continuation of our story.
I see. Well, whatever comes next.
Thank you for
I'm
3
ready.
years. Well, we're at 5 now, but still. Dragon Warriors will return. The Avengers Endgame. The end of Season 1. It's just funny how we come full circle in that they were supposed to introduce Gacha, the Gacha reboot, and now Gacha's over and we're going back to live action. Just funny how things come around. Dragonic Knights will be Gacha, of course. Just funny how it all ended. But yeah, in the end, his brothers were strong enough together to fight off against the the dual guardians win the day and destroy Zulkin. So at least you could say in a way Zulkin fucking died at the end of season 1. It wasn't the Zulkin of our timeline, it was in the future and all that, but still like, damn. Oy. It's a shame what happened in Dragon Wars and all that stuff that happened, but hey, you know, real life is the ultimate thorn in the side. Just like, I have this great idea, and then life said, no you don't. What are you talking about? I've got this great idea. Life said, me too. Uh-oh. Just, I don't know. Real life's gonna be the ultimate bitch in all of these stories, but at the end of the day, despite all the problems and what happened behind the scenes, Dookie still managed to create a pretty solid product. And it's interesting to see like how this became its own universe, and a freaking big universe at that, with so many people in the Dragonverse as a whole. It is fun and just to go back and be like, and this is how it all started, you know? It's like going back to like episode 1 or like chapter 1 of your favorite thing. It's like, this is how it all started. Imagine if we just stayed there or something. Well, it wouldn't have taken off as much and something would have changed, but it is fun to think, you know, what if? And it was fun to go back and just see how it all began, see the learning curves and all the weird parts and awkwardness, and there's a charm to it that'll always be there, just the whole, how it all be, you know, just learning about all this stuff, changing with the times in order to get more, I guess, progressing more, keep up with the power level, but also keeping more chill tone and just trying to keep everything at bay, control over your own universe and what people are doing and all of it. It's a lot to take care of when you're taking care of your own like world and stuff, and just leaving it, knowing what to keep, what to get rid of. You can never really know all of the details because there's always going to be something going wrong, but it is fun to see just how it all started and, well, how it is now, whereas now this was just like, okay, goodbye, in live action, we'll never see you again. Now it's like, goodbye, gotcha, we'll maybe see you again. Who knows? But it was fun to go back and see the old days of how it all started. And now here we are with Dragon Wars 5 years later. We got so many more shows in the Dragonverse. Frickin' Chronicles is in the Dragonverse. Who would have put money on that one? Not me. And just so many great creators and shows along the way. Yeah, there's been a couple misses here or there, but you know what? For all the good we've gotten, I guess a couple bads in the end of the world. Plus, we know what, you know, they know what to do now and all that jazz. The Dragonverse will never be perfect, but it was never trying to be. It was just trying to be entertaining. At the end of the day, that's all this was really supposed to be. Entertainment. And so far, I think it is pretty dang solid entertainment. But, yeah. Now we got frickin' Dragonverse with like 16 frickin' shows, and no idea what it's doing. Okay, maybe that's a little bead, but there's a lot of stuff going on. But there seem to be, but right now they are ironing things out to get a solid plan. Just like, okay, no more of this like 10,000 plotline shit. Let's iron this out, get the ideas in paper, all that good stuff, and we're gonna get down to the brass tacks of this, you know? No more lollygagging, no more questions, no more confusion, no more all of this other stuff. We're gonna figure this shit out and get this shit done. Okay? Okay, good. Obviously they're not going to do it all overnight or something like that, where it's just like, okay, the Dragonverse will be done by May, for example. No. It'd be funny if it was, but no. They still got a lot to work out. But overall, I'm looking forward to finding out what they, well, figure out. But, yeah. The Dragonverse is quite an interesting story of one Serbian man being like, I'm going to create my own universe of characters coming out and exploring the world. And now look where it became, where it's this own big universe where a bunch of people live in the fictional town of Astropia. Astropia never gets mentioned in the original series. It's funny how that works out, because I don't think they mentioned Astropia a singular time. We know what it is now and all this stuff that came later through the behind the scenes and all that stuff. It's just funny to go back and be like, aha, this is the main central station of everything. What's it called? I'll worry about that part later. You know? It's like, it's just funny how... Yeah, it's such an important thing to consider nowadays, and now it just, and back then it was just like, whatever, Serbia, who cares? That won't be an important thing going forward. Oops. And finding all the characters that some of which we probably wish we did, but most of which we are glad we did, like Aiden, for example. He's a great one to keep along, and Jamie, who was probably better off left behind, but, I mean... At least he's still alive, I guess. You know, don't wish death on him, obviously. It's just a case of, like, well, maybe one day they'll all hug and make up, but that day isn't today and isn't anytime soon, probably. But, hey, you know, you never really know for certain. Weirder things have happened in this world, so who knows? Maybe one day they'll at least be cool again and be able to do something. you never really know for certain. You may be like I highly doubt it. And you have the right to think that, but it's still like, who knows for certain. But, yeah, that's the end of the Dragon Warriors revisit. It was a fun thing to go back and see the humble beginnings, and now here we are towards the end of it. And it's like, what a fun roller coaster to see how it all began and now where we are today. But that's the end of the adventure, sadly. It was a fun time to go through, but it's called for Gacha, and then Gacha called for live action. It's the circle of life, or something like that. But for right now, I guess I don't have anything else to say other than thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I thoroughly did and was thoroughly entertained the whole way through. Thank you, Dookie, for this content, I guess you could say. You may find it a little cringe, but hey, it's the start of everything. You may not like your past, but it's made you who you are today, for better or worse. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Later.